How's everybody doing? My name is Betchman. Welcome back again to more Pokemon VGC stuff, things, and everything else. We are back with a new Dragonite team. It's going to be one that I put together myself. I don't know how successful it's going to be, but I thought it would just be a fun team to try out on the ranked ladder to see if we can get to Master Ball tier with it, because I think that'd be pretty cool, is to reach Master Ball tier with our own rendition of it. So we're rocking Dragonite, Politoed. I really liked that combo with the rental team, having those two together, setting the rain and just overall wreaking havoc in a sense. Incineroar is a really good support Pokemon to have, having Fake Out, and he's bulky. I wanted to change up instead of using Kartana, so I'm using Rillaboom instead, who can also set the grassy terrain and end up being faster. He's bulky. He can take out a lot of stuff that's going to threaten a lot of our guys. And then the combo of Regieleki and Inteleon, I just really like using that combo. Not a lot of people really know what to do against it and really don't expect it, so we're gonna run with this, see how it works out. It might not work out great, but maybe we'll get a win. Maybe we'll get to, we never know. And we're really close to getting to Master Ball tier. I wanted to hit Master Ball tier during a video instead of like last time where I just did a bunch of grinding, and wanted to do it here so we can all see if we get it with this Dragonite team, because I think we did it before with our Monotype Ghost team, but we'll see what happens. We're going against Luis for our first battle, who's got Urshifu, Clefairy, Rillaboom, he's got Mamoswine, he's got, I can't remember what the new Ghost Horse's name is, so that's, I haven't actually seen really many people use it at all. Glassshire is usually the one that everybody's using, but it could be a threat, and we also got Tornadus, so I'm not really sure what I want to start with here. I could go Regieleki and Inteleon, because I know that's going to get me a secured win. I would kind of like to try the Dragonite Politoed combo and see how well I can get it to work. And then we could also just run Inteleon and Regieleki in the back. I don't think that's a bad idea at all. Rillaboom isn't really going to do too much for us here. Incineroar isn't bad, but he gets bodied pretty hard by Mamoswine, by Urshifu, and it's just, it doesn't look all that great for him. So I'll run with Regieleki and Inteleon in the back, just to see what will end up happening. So I know for sure that if it doesn't work out with Dragonite, that it'll definitely work out with Regieleki and Inteleon. So we'll see how it starts off. We'll see what he starts with, because whatever he starts with here could definitely impact this battle. So we're seeing Spectrier and Clefairy, which is an interesting start. We're going to rock with Politoed, and we're going to rock with Dragonite. I actually don't remember if I took Helping Hand on Politoed or not. I really like Shiny Politoed, by the way. Let's see. So I'm more than certain that I can knock out Clefairy with a Hurricane, and then I could even set up the electric terrain for Regieleki to just wipe everything else. So I think we're gonna go max Airstream into Clefairy, and then we're gonna use Helping Hand on Dragonite as well, because I feel like that's gonna be a pretty good combo. It'll secure the fact that we're gonna knock him out. I don't think he expects me to Dynamax Dragonite, but the only thing that's different from this Dragonite set from the last one that I used with the rental team is I don't have one of Multiscale. I have one of Inner Focus. It's not the greatest thing. Multiscale is definitely something that would be better, but it's not too bad. I think Spectrier is actually faster than us, so we'll see what it ends up going for. Because I haven't faced many of these at all. Whenever I have, I've been using the Inteleon Regieleki team, and I just kind of wipe them for the most part. But we'll see what happens. We got Big Boy Dragonite on the field. He's happy. We're happy. We're gonna get a knockout. We go for Helping Hand. Let's see what Clefairy goes for. Also a Helping Hand. which is interesting. And he is faster, going for Max Phantasm. And he one-shots us. That's a wee bit unfortunate. Actually, incredibly unfortunate. Grim Nye. What does that increase? His special attack. So, what if I would have had multi-scale? That would have helped a lot. We're just gonna go for Regieleki here. I don't have a reason to go into Inteleon yet. I could, because I do have the rain up, but we are gonna go for Volt Switch into Spectrier, and we're gonna go for Helping Hand into Regieleki. I didn't bring Choice Specs, which is okay. I brought Magnet to increase his electric damage here. He's gonna go for Max Guard. What is gonna happen here? I go for Volt Switch. It doesn't do anything to him. What does Clefairy go for? This goes for a Dazzling Gleam. That's not going to really do much of anything to either of my guys. But we're going to go for Volt Switch again. Helping Hand again. So we can get some kind of damage on Spectrier. And then at that point, we might be able to switch in Inteleon after that. Well, we will be switching into Inteleon right here. And it's probably going to be him getting wiped. He does know I have Volt Switch, so maybe he's just going to let me go for Volt Switch and end up taking Politoed out. That's honestly all I can really hope for, because I really didn't expect Dragonite to just get bodied the way he did by a Ghost Horse. So we're going to go for Volt Switch again. We'll see how much damage this does, because I don't know how bulky Spectrier is. Actually, we're going to take out Clefairy. So Clefairy is not gone yet. Wow. I actually expected that to one-shot. I guess having the electric terrain is pretty important to have. I'm hoping he takes Politoed out. He didn't take Politoed out, which is a little unfortunate. Not the worst thing in the world, but it's not great. Because he's just getting stronger. So I don't think we're winning this first battle, unfortunately. Definitely if I would have taken multi-scale, I would have lived. But I wanted to take a weakness policy Dragonite to see what would happen. Just because I felt like it would have been so much better with that rental team that I used. But we'll see if we can change things up in these next two battles that we do too, because we could even lead with something like we could lead with Rillaboom, we could lead with Incineroar with him, because they both have access to Fake Out. So we'll have to see what we can do here. I kind of want to go for Protect, because he knows that I'm going to go into Spectrier, and I could just go for Scald into Clefairy. Kind of what I'm feeling right now. Actually goes for Shadow Ball into Politoed. And we live on 5. Politoed is huge. I think we actually take Clefairy out right here. Maybe. I know it's in the rain, but Clefairy's pretty bulky. Yeah, we're not gonna get that. We do get a burn though. We do get a burn. We are going to live this Dazzling Gleam, at least for Politoed. Clefairy will go down to a burn next turn. What's really unfortunate is that because I protected, I'm going to lose Regieleki here. Like, 100% I'm going to lose him. I don't think we have any way of winning this. If I get a double protect, there's a huge, huge chance. But I really kind of doubt it. We'll go for Scald into Spectrier and hope for the best. I actually do get a double protect. Maybe I should have protected on Politoed. We'll see. He's probably going to go into Regieleki, which he did. We got super, super lucky to get a double protect. I don't even remember the last time I got a double protect. But Clefairy goes down, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. the rain's going to stop, and I don't think we have much of an answer for anything here. We were able to take out one of his guys, but I don't think we're going to be able to take out much of anything else. He's probably going to protect on Tornadus. That would be my guess. I'll go for Rising Voltage in the Spectrier and a Helping Hand of Regieleki. I think this is game no matter what. He doesn't protect. He goes for Tailwind. I feel like we still outspeed. We do not. We're not that fast. And that's where Regieleki goes down, and that'll be game. So I have no idea what Spectrier does, but apparently it can be kind of fast, hit really hard. I still think Glacier is the better option, but interesting nonetheless. Let's try and do a little bit better with Dragonite in the next battle. We still have 2 more battles to go, so we can definitely get 2 wins picked up here. We might not hit Master Ball tier because of that. I might have to do it either in the next video or just grinding off videos. Because we're down to halfway. We might still get it with 2 wins. We're still at 7-3. We're not doing bad. But we could definitely be doing better, I believe. I think I do like the Politoed setup just because you get the rain setup. I didn't expect Dragonite to be slower than Spectrier. I expect it to be faster. I don't know what Spectrier's speed is. So now, at least, I know that I will not outspeed it. But I like that combo because I can go for Max Geyser or just a straight up Hydro Pump or even Hurricane or Thunder, and I will not miss anything. I might miss the Hydro Pump, but I won't miss Thunder or Hurricane in those in that weather condition. Plus, if I Dynamax and I go for Max Geyser, it just ends up being boosted because of the rain. So I like going for that setup, but I can obviously go for something like Rillaboom or Incineroar, who both have access to Fake Out, and we can just run with that. So we'll see what we get next. I'm trying to not go for the Regieleki Inteleon start because I know if I go for that, I've done it already. Granted, it's very, very fun, and I usually always win with it. But I'm trying to showcase Dragonite a little bit more just because we've only done 1 video on him. I want to at least experiment with him a little bit more because I do think he's really viable for VGC 2020. Somehow we could not find an opponent. So we will go again and try to get this next battle started. I don't know what's taking so long. But yeah, there's a lot of options for VGC 2020. It's going to be interesting to see what happens next year within the format. If it changes really drastically, if it ends up, not being much different at all. I do think it's nice if they do bans on Pokemon on what ones you can and cannot use. So we'll just have to see what they do. So we're going against Dracu, who's got Incineroar, Celesteela, Grimmsnarl, another Spectrier, Metagross, and Regieleki. So I'm not so much liking the Regieleki here. I am, however, liking my start with Regieleki and Inteleon. I think that's really the best thing I could do right here. Dragonite in this scenario, he doesn't do bad against Incineroar because he's got Hydro Pump. He's got Thunder for Celesteela. He gets bodied by Grimmsnarl. He gets bodied by Regieleki. I don't know if he's the best thing to bring for this this battle. I feel like Incineroar's probably going to be a pretty good bring here. And let me double check what moves I had on Rillaboom. I don't have a Grass type move, but I do have, or Ground type. I do have Knockout though, which I can use to my benefit against Metagross, because he's gonna have that weakness policy, and I can actually use that too against Spectrier. So I think Rillaboom's probably the next best thing to bring. And I think we're going to run with that. We're not going to be able to bring Dragonite for the second battle, but we got to get wins. We're going to try and use him no matter what in the last battle because we're trying to showcase him. Trying to see what we can do with him. If we can change things up a little bit here. Get to Master Ball tier is what we're going to try and do with this win here. We'll see where we get placed with our ranking, and hopefully we're just going to be one win away. So he's going to go for Regieleki and his Grimmsnarl, and I'm going for my Regieleki and Inteleon. So we will see if he expects what I'm going to do here, because I'm going to go for Max Lightning into Regieleki with Soak. So hopefully he goes for Fake Out into my Regieleki. You guys have seen me do this before. It's a pretty good combination here. I don't know if Grimmsnarl hits Inteleon with Fake Out, which would be pretty unfortunate. But this setup is pretty nice. Especially once I set the electric terrain here. But getting the Soak off. He does go for Fake Out into my Regieleki. We are going to use Soak on his. And we should get the knockout because I believe we're going to be faster. And we are. As long as he's not sashed, which he's not. His Regieleki is gone off the field, and it's pretty much game at this point. He can't really stop this from sweeping his entire team, so that's why I like this setup so much, is because I can kind of use whatever I want for the rest of my team, because I pretty much one-shot everything at this given point. So we're just going to go Max Lightning into Metagross, Soak into Metagross, and he'll be out. Because I think if we hit Soak, it's an automatic one-shot with the electric terrain down. Or at least it should be. If you guys haven't tried this yet, I do have a Regieleki team posted on my channel. Take a look at it. It's a lot of fun. You'll be able to climb really easily with it. Using that team, I think I got my rank to like 710. I think is the best I got my rank to. So you definitely can climb really easily with it. He's actually going to go for Thunder Wave into Inteleon. Inteleon's still going to be faster though. Oh, he's not going to be faster. That's unfortunate. So we don't one-shot the Metagross, but we are going to use Soak on him. So that's something. He's now a water type, so I actually can take him out with Rillaboom. And Regieleki actually lives. You can believe that. He actually takes a Max Quake from a Metagross. He's not very bulky, so that's kind of impressive in itself. So we're just going to hit Metagross, and we're going to go for a Soak into Grimmsnarl. He might actually opt for protecting Metagross and then trying to go for a Play Rough or a Darkest Lariat or something. Actually goes for Scary Face to lower my speed. I think I'm still faster though, because now I don't outspeed my Inteleon, but I still outspeed Metagross. So now Metagross is gone. If he had been changed to a water type, he would have been one-hit KO'd. But that is okay. We're still looking at 4 to his 2 Pokemon left, and I changed his Grimmsnarl to water type, so I can still send in Rillaboom and make that my advantage. So we got Celesteela now on the field. Kind of want to go for a... no, we'll go for Rising Voltage. We can hit Celesteela with a Rising Voltage. I don't even have to change it to a water type. And we can go for Snipe Shots. Oh, I'm actually Choice Scarf. Forgot about that. We'll just... yeah, you know what? We'll change it to a water type anyway. Because why not? Goes for Scary Face again. I still might be faster than Celesteela. Gonna change him to a water type so he doesn't have anything that's gonna be stab, and he's gonna be gone due to rising voltage. So that's going to be game. That is going to be hook, line, and sinker in this game. We'll just go for rising voltage again in the Grimmsnarl. I guess we'll switch into Incineroar to lower his attack, I guess. Because if he goes for an attack move, I'm pretty sure he'll outspeed me, and I'll be knocked out. I don't even know if he has an attack move. I'm still faster, even though I'm -4 on my speed, I think. So, we're able to pull that win just like I said we would if the Regieleki and Inteleon duo. It's just a really, really strong combination. Running Choice Scarf on Inteleon, he's always going to outspeed my Regieleki to set the soak, and then it's game. So we'll move on to our third and final battle. I think we get Master Ball tier if we win one more. I think that, or it's going to be really, really close to us getting into Master Ball tier. So I really hope we can benefit using Dragonite this battle. Maybe I have to switch up who I'm going to have my my duo my duo to lead with. So it might not be Dragonite and Politoed. It might be Dragonite and Incineroar or Rillaboom. Probably would be the two better options. Also never even considered how strong Inteleon with Rillaboom would be using Soak. So we're going against Krappa, what a name, who has a very annoying team that I don't want to go against, but I'm going to have to. He's got Urshifu, Weezing, Regigigas, Dusclops, Dracovish, and Regieleki. So he has a very annoying team. I really want to bring Dragonite to this battle. I also really want to get rid of that Regieleki, or not Regieleki, Regigigas as fast as I possibly can. I need to see the speed on my Dragonite, because I do not remember. We're at 132. 126. So definitely got a bit of a slower team. I think I have to start with Regieleki and Inteleon because I have to get that Regigigas out. If I bring Dragonite, not really a whole lot takes Dragonite out besides maybe the Dracovish. That's a really big maybe as well. And I feel like I could take Rillaboom. Rillaboom is probably a pretty good option. I'm able to do a lot of damage to a lot of stuff he has on his team. I could probably even one-shot the Regieleki if it doesn't Dynamax, so we'll have to go with that. Regigigas is a really annoying Pokemon, especially duoed with Weezing, who uses Neutralizing Gas. Makes it to where any abilities on the field will not have any effect, which does kind of prompt some major issues. So we'll see how this goes. I figured he would start with that. I also did not take into consideration that my ability where my electric types do more damage is not going to really work, but I will still be able to go for it, and I will still be able to go for Soak. So maybe we're able to take it out. That's a really, really big maybe. At least Weezing doesn't have Follow Me. So we're still going to be faster. We are still going to get Soak off. So maybe, like really, really big maybe, we can one-shot it, but I don't think so. Regieleki's got pretty good defensive stats, or not Regieleki. Regigigas has very good defensive stats, so he's going to be not the easiest thing in the world to one-shot. So we'll see what we're going to be dealing with here. Because this is a popular duo. I haven't tried it yet. I've wanted to, but I just haven't gotten around to trying this duo yet. Weezing's going to protect, which is okay. We'll use Soak on Regigigas, and we're going to go for Max Lightning, and I really hope this isn't going to one-shot, but it'll do a lot. Well, does over half his health. I know I'm probably getting one shot here, but I at least got him down to half his health, so that's going to be something at least. He's going to go for Max Strike into Inteleon, actually. So his speed's going to fall. He loses a little bit of HP, and I have Dragonite and Rillaboom. I don't want to get rid of the electric terrain just yet, so I want to send out Dragonite. We'll send him out. We're going to go for Max Lightning into Regigigas again. And I'm going to try to go for Thunder here into Weezing and hopefully connect with it because it'll do a lot more damage. I don't actually think it's going to do a whole lot, but maybe I won't miss because I got Electric Terrain now. Never know. I don't actually think I even get the benefit because I'm Flying type. I don't think I get that benefit. So Regigigas is going to go down, so I don't have to worry about that anymore, but I do have some other issues on his team that I have yet to face. We'll see what Weezing goes for, because he can't protect. And I actually do connect on Thunder, so maybe I even paralyze him here. No paralysis, but I do get hit with a Sludge Bomb. That's going to hurt a little bit. And I don't get poisoned, so right now we're doing A-okay. Dracovish is going to come out now, though. And I'm going to go for Max Lightning into... I kind of want to take Weezing out. I think we'll go for taking Weezing out, and we're going to go for Protect on Dragonite. If I take Weezing out, I get rid of the neutralizing gas. So actually, I don't want to take him out. I actually just want to go for taking Dracovish out immediately. And we'll go for Hurricane into Dracovish as well. The reason I don't want to get rid of Weezing is because of that right there. I lived. He might have been Scarved, but I didn't want to let his Strong Jaw ability come into play. I actually hit a Hurricane too. Dragonite's not missing anything. And he goes for Will-O-Wisp into Dragonite, which is sort of kind of questionable because I'm not running physical, I'm running special. So I'm glad I didn't switch Rillaboom in yet, so he's got his Regieleki now. So 2 Regielekis on the field. I'm just going to go for Rising Voltage into his Regieleki. And, oh, actually I need to take out Weezing. This is where Weezing needs to go away. So let's hit Weezing and let's go for... We'll go for Protect on Dragonite. I don't think Extreme Speed takes it out, but it'll be really, really close. Yeah, it's really, really close. He goes for Electro Web into both of us, so that'll be my guy, my Regieleki, getting knocked out. But on the plus side, I will be able to hit Weezing with a Fake Out. So I should be able to take him out, because my ability's not going to get procced just yet until I get Weezing taking out. So let's actually go for Fake Out into Regieleki, and we'll go for, what has the best accuracy? Hydro Pump actually has the best accuracy, which is questionable. I feel like Weezing's going to protect. We'll hit Weezing with a Fake Out, and we'll go for Hurricane. Nah, we'll go for Hydro into Regieleki. He does protect, which is what I had a feeling would happen. So I should have hit Fake Out into Regieleki because he's going to go for Rising Voltage into my Dragonite, which is not going to knock me out. Hydro Pump is going to do what, though? Because he's weak. Just about gets a knockout, so really, really close. Electricity disappears from the field. Once I take out this really annoying Weezing, we'll be able to do a lot more. So we're going to go knock off into Weezing, and we are going to protect on Dragonite, who is doing a lot, actually, this battle. He hasn't missed anything, which is actually insane. He has not missed. I've used Thunder, Hydro Pump, and Hurricane. He has not missed a single time. So now that Weezing's gone, I just have to go for a Grassy Glide, and that is game. So we're actually able to pull a win in our third and final battle. So there's Grassy Surge. And apparently we knocked off his Shucka Berry, so that happened too. He's trying to protect himself from ground type moves. Dragonite was huge this battle, absolutely huge. Hopefully we don't lose connection here, because that was kind of troublesome. Grassy Glide into Regieleki, and Hydro Pump again. Dragonite was huge this battle. I know I was already saying that, but he did not miss a single move. And those were all, two of them were 70% accuracy, one of them was 80%. We didn't miss a single time. Dragonite came in really, really clutch this battle, because that's why I use Politoed usually with him. It's because it's a lot of moves that benefit in the rain, but man, oh man, he came in when it mattered. For sure. So let's see where our rank is sitting at now that we went 2-1. We didn't do too bad at the team. Obviously, I think I could do a little bit more with my Dragonite here, with the team as well. But there's always room for improvement. We do actually get to Master Ball tier, sitting at 3847. So at least we're actually able to hit it while recording. So that's pretty nice. And it's with our Dragonite team that we made. So really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will have a rental code if you guys do want to try out my version of Dragonite as well as Regieleki with Inteleon. Again, really, really good duo. Dragonite, again, I believe is very, very strong with the right duo. I think if I had multi-scale, it would have worked a little bit better. Just because when he's at full HP, he takes way less damage, even if it is a super effective move, especially if he is Dynamax. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll have the rental code at the bottom in the description of the video, and that'll be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!